Good morning. Welcome to the 50th Annual Yoga Research Society Conference, America's longest-running yoga conference. Before we begin, may I ask you to please turn off your cell phones? And I am Linda Gross. We give special thanks to Dr. Daniel Monti and everyone at the Marcus Institute for Integrative Health at Jefferson Health, Thomas Jefferson University, for their support and collaboration with the Yoga Research Society. Doctor, we'll say a prayer and blow the conch.
सैनो भुनक्तु सवीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। ओम सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः, सर्वे सन्तु निरामया, सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु, मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत्। ओम शांति शांति शांति। And now, you will look at this one. How many meanings are there of the word yoga? I am using from the Yoga Sutra number 2, and in that you will find it. Yoga, Chitta, Vritti and Nirodha. It is one sutra, and in that sutra they all have a meaning. How many people see the yoga word and what meaning they give? How many hear the word Chitta and what meaning they give? Vritti and Nirodha. This is the second sutra of Patanjali Yoga Sutras. There are 195 sutras are there. So you have to understand that simple thing first. And this is also a philosophy behind it, so you can look at it carefully. Purush and Prakriti. How the creation took place. So these are and when you go to the text, you will read quite a bit about it. And then you will see this little thing. Look at it very carefully. And it is a fun part of it is this. that when you go home, look at it carefully. First picture, if you look at it, focus it, and then close your eyes and see what you see. You can try it here also. Focus nicely on this picture and then close your eyes and let me know what do you see. So I will know how much focus you can do. Okay, any response? What do you see after you close your eyes? What do you see? Yeah. You see me? It is Jesus. When you go home, nicely and then close your eyes, you will see Jesus. Okay. Then you see these lines, they are straight lines, they are not bent. This is an illusion. You can put a scale on it and you can look at it. They are straight lines. They look like this or like this, but they are straight lines. We live in the world, yes. Parallel lines, they are parallel lines. I put this one so you can have fun with it. We live in the world, we look at it, it is not the same way as it is.
I guess we've completed our forms.
Okay,
Yeah.
you
Okay.
go ahead.
I have the great pleasure of introducing Dr. Vijayendra Pratap. Dr. Pratap is president of the Yoga Research Society, founder director of the Sky Foundation, and served as director of the yoga program at the Jefferson Myrna Center of Integrative Medicine at Thomas Jefferson University. He earned his PhD from the Department of Applied Psychology at the University of Bombay. Dr. Pratap served at India's Kavalyudama Yoga Institute as leader of yoga and mental health, assistant director of scientific research, and managing editor of Yoga Mimamsa, the International Quarterly of Yoga Research from 1966 to 1990. He was a student of Swami Kuvalayanandaji, a pioneering exponent of a modern scientific approach to yoga, who worked with scientists and physicians to improve health and the quality of life. It was his vision to bring together scientific principles and spiritual values. Dr. Pratap shares this vision. He has conducted yoga programs for institutions worldwide and has made presentations at various conferences in Japan, Italy, Brazil, Israel, India, and the United States. He is the author of A Teacher's Guide to Beginning Yoga, Yoga Vision, Secrets of Hatha Vidya, Stories Retold, Yoga of Garanda, Yoga of Goraksha, and Doctor's new book, which is at the bookstore, Joy, Journey of Yoga. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Vijayendra Pratap, Yoga for All.
So now you heard and this is the conference related to yoga. And I have to talk about it, yoga for all. What is yoga? You have seen many meanings are there on your list, but I will tell you very simple meaning. Yoga is United States. Yoga is United States, body, mind, and soul. Body, mind, and soul. If you unite all these three, then you have really understand yoga. We live in this body. We are not body. Sometimes say, I am here. No. You leave the body when you go. And that's why they use the word in Sanskrit, dehant. Deha means body, ant means end of the body. That means you are not body. You are something. You are living in the body, but you are not the body. So what do? You have a mind. You are thinking. Have you seen the word yantra, mantra, tantra? Have you said, how many of you heard this word? Yantra, mantra, tantra. Yantra means machine. You have a car, you all have a car. Yantra. This is a yantra. I am sitting in this one. Mantra, I have a manual, I read it. When you have a car, if you don't read the manual properly, you cannot drive the car properly. So that is mantra. You have heard this word mantra. People recite the mantra to get enlightened and all those things. Mantra. Then tantra. Tantra is action. How to drive the car. You have the car, you read the manual, and now you are driving the car. Same thing we do. Body, we think, and we work. Yogis developed quite a bit understanding of this body. And for that purpose, they have certain exercises for the body. Now, there are any position you take is a pose. We call it asana. Have you heard the word asana? Asana is also, I am sitting on a asana, but this is also a asana. I am sitting in this one, that is a asana. And I am sitting on it, that is also a asana. So there are many words so common that people misunderstand it, a lot of things. And once you understand it, you will have a really fun. And that is an important part of it. Today, I will give you some practices. But before the practice, we behave in such a way, we go out and we talk to people, we do the work with people and all those things we do, right? We come home, we do the work in the house. You go outside, you behave certain ways, you come home, you behave in certain ways. Patanjali described this very nicely. And they call it yamas, niyamas, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan, samadhi. Have you heard these words? Those who are doing yoga, you might have heard these words. Yam, niyam, asan, pranayam, pratyahar, dharana, dhyan and samadhi. And this is known as Ashtanga Yoga. 8 parts are there. Afterwards, Hatha Yogis did not say yamas and niyamas because they thought you already know it. That is the way you live in the society. Yamas and niyamas are like that. You behave in certain ways. You don't hurt people. You speak the truth. You don't steal. And you develop energy. Do not hoard, because how much you can hoard. So, in yamas, ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya, and aparigraha. The word brahmacharya sometimes is misunderstood. They translate as celibacy. It is not that way. Brahmacharya means, Brahma means great. The behavior you follow to be great, that is brahmacharya. Brahma sthiti sampadhanartham yada acharanam tad brahmacharyam. I like to speak that Sanskrit and Hindi is my language, English is not my language, I have to learn it. When I came to United States, I learned it. Brahma sthiti sampadhanartham yada acharanam tad brahmacharyam. To be great, how you behave to be great, and that is it. And in that you need energy, that's why the celibacy, the word came out strongly. Then, in ahimsa, what they did, they say, listen, do not hurt people. How you can hurt people? By action. By asking somebody to do for you. And third, by thinking. If you think to hurt somebody, you are doing also hinsa. So, these 3 categories are always there. Patanjali has also described a lot of things, and he said, if you follow ahimsa, what will happen? Nobody will be your enemy. direct quotation. Ahimsa pratishtayam tassannidhu vairtyaga. There will be nobody who will be have an animosity towards you. If you follow ahimsa on 3 levels, not like, oh, I am thinking, kill him. That is hinsa. I am going there and doing harm there, hinsa. So that's why these things are important. So if you want to study, please read Yoga Sutras properly and the commentaries. There are more than 50, 60 commentaries on Yoga Sutras available. Only 195 lines became this much big books. So look at it carefully. Now, my purpose here is only then after ahimsa, satya, asteya, brahmacharya and all those things are there. If you speak the truth, what will happen? You can hurt people or you can make happy by speaking the truth. Satyam vad priyam vad. When you speak the truth, speak nicely, lovingly, carefully. Patanjali says, Satya pratishtayam kriya phalashratam. When you establish in truth, you can create things. Whatever you will say will materialize. What Jesus says, Lazarus come out, he was dead, but he came out. Have you heard that story? Satya pratishtayam kriya phalashratam. When you speak the truth, whatever you say will happen. Asteya, if you don't take things from people, they will give you. Have you seen that? When you don't want it, people say, please take this. And when you want it, they don't give you. So establish in that, I don't need anything. People will come and give you. The day you will fast, people will invite you for food. Have you seen that? The day you fast, people say, oh, please today come for food. Aparigraha. Aparigraha, don't hold. When you don't hold, you will have everything. And not only that, one secret Patanjali gave was that when you do not want anything from people, you will know who you are. This is simple thing I told you. Because if you wanted to go deeper, look at it, one sutra every day, concentrate on it and look at it. Same way, niyamas, shauch, cleanliness. Have a clean place. Clean, inside out, general clean. Santosh, contentment. I don't need anything. Content. Tapa means do things properly. Study yourself and surrender to God. And that is also they took it Kriya Yoga, Tapa Swadhyaya Ishwar Pradhanan, Kriya Yoga. Whatever I am saying, even if you take it one or two words, that's enough. Don't worry about understanding the whole thing. Something to understand it. What I'm going to do is now is a practical thing. And that is asanas. And for asanas, many things are important. And that is, you must have position which will be comfortable, stable first, then comfortable. And that is asana. And now we are going to do asana, and then afterwards you will have some questions. I can answer to you, or the answer will come to you by yourself. Okay. The first asana I will give you, which is very, very simple, but experience very, very difficult. And that is known as Shavasana, that position. Learn to die. Lie on your back. I feel, do this way. Keep your heads towards this side. All heads on this side. Head on this side. Because rather than keeping the legs towards other people. Head. And this is a very, very simple and very, very difficult pose at the same time. Keep your head always on something so it will not be on the floor. Close your eyes. Take some nice breath and let go. And now, do not take the breath. Breath is already going on 24 hours. What you can do, be aware of your breath. Doing is one thing and being aware is another thing. Here I am asking you, be aware of your breath. Breath is going out, breath is coming in. You are not purposely breathing in and out. Just be aware of your breath. You breathe 21,600 breaths a day. Just be aware of your breath. Okay. Now open your eyes and look at me. Do like this and turn like this and stretch it towards your head. Okay. And then bring your hands back again. Now roll over. Those who are sitting, you cannot roll over, you just listen to me. Okay. Now, feet together, hands along the side of the body, forehead on the floor. Place your palms in the line of the chest like this, in the line of your nipples, thumb in the lines of your nipples. Raise your head and look up. Raise up to your navel, do not raise the navel. Look up. Okay, come back. Place your head. Okay, one more time. Look up, raise it. Okay, come back. If you put the hand too far away, that you cannot do it, and too back away, you cannot do it well. So, do it one more time. Look up. And when you practice at home, keep it longer. Okay, come back. This we call it cobra pose. Have you seen the cobra? It is stand up like this. Okay, now chin on the floor, hands along the side of the body, close your fist. All the practices in yoga, whether the fist is closing or opening it, they all have meaning and they all have effect on the body. Now, raise your left leg, keep it straight as far as possible without tilting the body. Come back, right. Come back. Do it one more time. Okay. Keep your chin on the floor. Not turn your head towards the side. Okay. Good. Done both sides. Now raise both the legs together. Okay, come back. Now insert your fist under groin or thighs and raise both the legs. It will make it a little easier. Inside. Like this. Okay, raise both the legs. Okay, beautiful. Now, fold your legs at the knee and catch hold of your ankles. This is known as bow pose. Look up. It is hard. Okay. Okay, come back. One more time. Look up. face has to be little pleasant, not like under stress. Okay, come back. Now, crocodile pose. Have you heard the crocodile? How the crocodile looks like? It's like this. And keep your head on the elbow. And keep your feet apart. Apart enough so it is like this. Okay. Inner ankles touching the floor. Inner ankles touching the floor, like this. And when you are at home, do it nicely. It is like this. In the front. Okay. Inner ankles touching the floor. It will feel like hugging the ground nicely. Okay. Release. Now, lie on your back. Feet together, hands along the side of the body. That's comfortable. Now place your palms on the floor. Raise your left leg. Come back slowly. Right leg. When I use the word slowly, everybody has a different meaning of the word slowly. Okay, so I will change it, that one. Come back. Raise your left leg 15 degrees from the floor and hold it. Now I will check your mathematics. 30 degrees. 45. Some people cannot do more than 45. Go as far as you can go. Beautiful. Okay. Now 45. Hold it. 30. Hold it. 15. Hold it. 0. You are very clear about 0. Okay, now the right foot. 15. 30. 45. As far as you can go. Okay, come back. 45. 30. 15. 0. Now, slightly difficult. 15 degrees, both the legs together, 15 and hold it. Beautiful. 30. You are enthusiastic, you want to go further. 45. 90. 90, you are more comfortable. Okay. Come back 45, 30, 15, 0. Now, let me see. Can you go all the way, both the legs, as far as you can go? But always listen to your body. Even if I say go, don't push yourself so to hurt yourself and then blame yoga for it. Okay. And sometimes I forget to talk to you. Don't stay in that pose if you are not comfortable. Come back. Whenever you come back, just watch your breath. Watching your breath is very, very good practice because that is our life. Okay. Now stretch your body again. You remember what I said to you? How to stretch it? Okay, beautiful. Now sit up. Now you can face each other. Keep your body straight, legs in the front. Keep the hands by the side of your thighs. Keep the body straight. Keep the hands by the side. Keep the body straight. Even this simple pose becomes difficult if I ask you to stay for a while. Okay, now catch hold of your toes with the index finger, the big toe. If you cannot, ankles. Not inside out, outside in. Some people do inside out, outside in. Okay. Single, index finger. Good. Bring your head towards your knees if you can. If you cannot, don't worry about it, as far as you can go. That's all. Okay, come back. Now, the twist. Raise your right foot, place near the left knee. Right foot. Keep near the left knee. Same side, left knee. Stand up. Like that. Like that. Put it here. Like this. Okay. Right hand at the back in the line of your spine. And take your left hand, cross over the knee, and take the help and keep this one towards the body and twist the tongue towards right. Place the palm nicely, like this. Take the help of elbow and place this, take a help of there. Okay. You can do better than that. Just place it, foot, like this, and like this. And then you like to raise the hand, eh? Okay. Switch over. Place the palm on the floor and take the help of it. Okay. Place the palm on the floor and take the help like this so you can have a little more energy for that to twist. Okay. Done both sides equally? Okay. Now we will have more fun. Let us see. On your toes. Sit there, sitting on your toes. Yoga is really fun. You don't need anything from outside to work on it. You have with you every time. Okay. Now you are good at it, then place the hands. You are really good. Okay. Now, release the hand. I will give you some practice, which you will find difficult to do. But what you can do, think of it when you do at home, try it. Put the right foot on the left thigh. Can you put the right foot on the left thigh? And bring the hand in the front? Okay, release it. Okay. Do the other one. Because sometimes people say, oh, it is so easy. Okay, that's all right. Don't worry about it. Okay, release it. All right. Now, stand up. We will do something simple ones. Okay, feet together, toes together. Keep your hands by the side. Close your eyes and stand still. Feet together. Hands by the side of your thighs. Keep your palms straight. How many of you are moving? I ask you to stand still. Yeah. Oh, you are moving in the circle. Okay. Now, raise your left foot, place on the thigh. It is a tree pose. And bring your hands on the chest. Okay. Come back. Now the right. Okay. Now, let us do one more time. The left, put it back, put the hand, and then take it up together. Good. Okay, come back. Okay, do the other side. Okay, very good. Now, it is simple, but it's fun. Take your left leg and circle around the right and tug in from the front. And keep your hands on the opposite knees. Hand on the opposite. This is opposite knees? Okay. Hands on the opposite knees. Same knee. Okay, switch over. Okay. Okay, do it again.
Okay.
That is opposite knees. It's like a one-legged chair. Okay, switch over. Hands on the opposite knees. Keep the body straight as far as possible. That is opposite knees. It's the same knee. See this? Now it is opposite knees. Okay. All right, I will ask you to do something. That will be nice. Lie on your back, because so you will be more comfortable what you do. Lie on your back. And circle the left leg around the right. And circle the left leg around the right. Raise it. Yeah, like that. Okay. And circle the left leg around the right. You fold that leg also. Like this. But tug in if you can. Now, keep your hands on the opposite knees. Okay, switch over. This is not opposite. Okay, go ahead. Opposite knees. This is left hand. This is left knee. Okay, this is opposite. So if you find difficult in standing, then do it in lying condition. Okay. Done both sides? Yes. All right, release it and lie on your back. We will have more fun, okay? Stretch your body again. So now this you have learned it. So whenever you are tired or something, stretch your body again and do it. Now, stand up again. Okay, feet together, toes together. Stand still. Now, raise your left foot few inches from the floor and hold it like this. Keep your eyes open. Okay, come back. Now the right foot. Keep it straight. Learn to be straight. Okay, come back. Now, interesting part. Raise your left foot again and close your eyes and see the fun of it. See how the eyes plays an important role in your balance. These practices you can do at home, just standing and just doing it, and close your eyes and see what happens. Okay, come back. Do the other side. Close your eyes. Okay. All right. So these are simple practices. If there's no place you are standing, just do it and close your eyes and see what happens. Okay. Now, raise your hand towards the left hand, hand and head together, and then bend. Look in front. Okay. Come back to the right. Try to keep hand and head together. It has a nice philosophy, hand and head together. Okay, come back, then right. And do not only take it out from the hip, stretch it all the way. Okay, beautiful. Come back. Now, bring your hands in the front like this and go as far as hand and head together and go as far as you can go back. Hand and head together. Your hand is hanging there and hands are here. Okay. Come back, forward, come down, touch your feet if you can. If you cannot, bring it as far as you can go. Okay. Now come back and lie on your back, which you will like it now after some time. A head towards this side. Always keep your head. Just be aware of your breath. The mastery of this pose is very important. Just be aware of your breath. Okay, stretch your body. And sit up. Okay, now, how many of you have heard the word lotus pose? Do it. Okay, let me say. Right foot on the left thigh, left foot on the right thigh. Okay, if you cannot do it, don't worry about it. Put the right foot on the left thigh, left foot under the right thigh. Okay. Keep your body straight. Keep your hands on the knees. And there are 3 ways to keep the hands on the knees. One way, like this. Okay? Up. The other way, down. The third way, this. Okay? So just put on the knees. Keep it that way for the time being. Keep your body as straight as possible, but not tense, relaxed, straight. Watch your breath. When you take the breath in, it feels like a sound like a so. And when you exhale, it feels like a huh. Just be aware of your breath. Don't think anything else. Only breath. Breath goes out, breath comes in. Start either way. Through the nose. Okay, open your eyes. I will tell you something interesting. When you take the breath in and when you take the breath out, the sound comes out like a so and hum. So they call it so hum practice. That means so means that. Hum means I'm that. I am that. Okay? He is that. First is so hum. Do you understand what? So hum. So means that, hum. That is I. Now reverse it. Hmm, and then take it back. Reverse the procedure. And so. So hum, so. Hum, so. Hum, so. Like that. So that is another practice. They call it Hansa Yoga. So. Hansa Yoga. Anyway, so this is a simple practice to be aware of it, in and out, or in first, out first, in, like that. Now, take the breath through the right nostril and exhale through the left. And how you do that? You have to make the fingers like this. First two fingers at the root of the thumb. First two fingers at the root of the thumb. And keep it here and keep this one here. So when you want to use it, you can use this way or this way. Just practice without breathing it. Don't worry about it. First two fingers, not one, two fingers. First two fingers, and then without, okay, like this. Just practice like this. Without breathing. Two fingers. You have only one finger. Okay. Not on the eye, but on the nose and here. Just without breathing, just change it. Don't worry about breathing at present. The idea is very simple. Keep this is an important point also. So keep this somehow here and this one on the nose. Here, and then put this here and then here, like that. Any activity, when you do first time, it is slightly harder. Afterwards, practice makes it easier. Okay, leave aside. Forget about this for the time being. Okay. You have two nostrils. Okay? And we want to breathe from one nostril. Not both. Both we are doing it. So what you do, put it like this and breathe through this. Okay? And then hold it there. And then exhale through the other nostril. Can you do that? And keep it that one here. One thing you have to learn. When you do these practices, your nails has to be short. Okay? That is a simple thing to do. Now, if you think, all right, I will not use this, I will use like this, open your eyes. I will do like this. If I ask you to do like this, after some time your nose will be like this. And that is not proper. So keep it this way, so nose will remain straight, and then you change it, and nose will remain straight. And you are not to plug it also. Some people plug the nose. No, here. Yoga is fun, I tell you this. Okay. Yeah, that's good. And then when you do this, then this will go. And afterwards, it will be easier like this. So you can do that way. The idea is very simple. We have two nostrils and we want to breathe from one nostril. We breathe it, you can do this way, but that doesn't look good because, eh? Yes. Okay. How many? Breath. One breath. Not like it. Not like this. That is also a practice. You can do that. Inhale, hold it, exhale, hold it, inhale again, hold it, like that. The idea is this. You have two nostrils and one hand, and you wanted to switch. Some people try to do mentally, but they have to be very, very advanced. And we are not advanced, including myself. So, in and out, in and out, in and out. Okay. Now, once you do that, then there are some other practices are there, okay? But what I'm thinking, leave it that one only. Now bring your hands back and hold the left wrist in the right hand. And bring your head towards the floor. Can you touch your forehead? Some of you can touch it, some of you cannot. Don't worry, as far as you can go. That's all. Okay, come back. Now, sit on your soles. You have soles on your soul. Okay, good. Keep your hands on the knees. Always remember, if you feel uneasy or pain, do not push yourself. It is slowly. So now, take your hands back. Hold the left wrist in the right hand and bring your head towards the floor. That is easier than the other one. Okay, come back. Do it one more time. Go slow. Okay, come back. Now sit. Any comfortable position you can sit. Okay, let me give you something different. Okay. When I look around, people are sitting in different ways. Keep your body straight. Now, look in front in the line of your eyes, just line of your eyes. Okay. Now take your head back and look at the tip of the nose. Look at the tip of the nose. Okay. Come in front again. Look straight. Now bring your chin down, look between the eyebrows. Okay. Come in front. Do it this 2 more times. Back, front, down, front, like that. Okay. Now, you have done that part. Now, another one, look towards the back, on the side, and front, and then side. Then front, then side. Because we have done back and forth. But keep your shoulders fixed, not move the shoulder beyond the shoulder. Okay. After you finish this, let us combine the both. That is, first you look front, back, down, front, and then left, front, and right, front. Combine both together and see. If you get confused, it is easy. Okay, after you complete that one, then we will go again to do slightly different thing. When I look at it, a lot of people find difficult to do that. Okay. Sit on your soles again. Now, cross your ankles. Okay. And keep your hands on the knees. Keep the fingers stretched. Open your mouth, bring your tongue out, and look between the eyebrows. They call it Singha Mudra. Okay. Look between the eyebrows. Bring your tongue out. Stretch your tongue out. And keep your hands stretched like this. Okay. Do it again. Okay. Now sit comfortably, whatever way you can sit. Okay, now lie on your back. Keep your head towards the center. Head towards the center. hands along the side of the body, and comfortable. Just be aware of your breath. Now stretch your body and sit up. Okay, if you have any question to teach me, please let me know. Any position you take is a pose. So you are not wrong in any condition you are in. But these practices will help you to go in so you can understand who you are. The main purpose of yoga is to go in. Yes?
Can you explain number 3 on the form? I didn't get that one.
Somebody has to explain to me what she is saying.
On your diagram that you filled out, you had the two pieces, a question, this, she wants explanation about.
That one, air is always not going this way, or this way, or this way. So all the direction. You can explain to her.
When you hold your hand and you breathe out, try to perceive if the air is going this way, that way, that way.
Okay, thank you.
And then fill in what you perceive.
Okay.
You see, these things are very good for the research work. You put an electrode and you put the things there in the nose and see where it is going. Okay. The one pranayam, which I say just watch your breath in and out, you have hair in your nose or not? How many of you have a hair in the nose? How many of you cleaned it out completely by doing that? These hair, very important. That's why the name of the pranayam is known Anulom Vilom. Lom means hair. In the direction of hair and opposite direction of hair. So what is happening nowadays? You go and clean that completely out. Have you seen that? Clean it out, right? Am I clear what I'm saying? Now, so what is happening? These hair, they move and they inform in the brain. Okay? When they are not there, how they can inform? And also, some secretion is there in the nose, it sticks there. That secretion will, where it will go? You will develop a lot of diseases from the nose if you cut out the whole thing. Look at it. That's why sometimes it will be very, very helpful if somebody will the research work, those who are in the research field, cut it out, the people, and take their. And another one, don't cut it out and take it and see what really happens. Your nose is very, very important. It does not mean that you can compromise it. Don't cut it, whatever is coming out, just cut it outside. Not clean out. I have seen people, they completely clean it out. Do you understand what I'm saying? What I'm trying to say, you have a nose, it has a hair. Okay? And some people, they clean this whole thing out. And some people, they don't clean it out completely, so they come out like a hanging out, like my beard coming out from the nose. So somewhere you have to be intelligent enough to cut it only that much which your society can accept it. Okay? And then see what happens. Because these hair, they are very, very important. And that's why they don't say alternate nostril breathing, they don't say that way. They say anulom vilom. It has to do with the hair. The direction of hair, opposite direction of hair, and that is the way you live. And that will be very, very helpful to you. So some people, those who are doing research work, do the research work and check it out, that what really happens. Lot of diseases happen because you cleaned it out completely, your nose. The dust goes in, does not stay, secretion is there, and all those things because of fashion is there, therefore you stay with that. Okay, So that is one important thing. When you go home, think about it. I'm not saying that whatever I say you have to follow. Think about that and see how you can use it. Breath is very, very important. We have 21,600 breaths a day, 15 per minute. And if we reduce one breath per minute, your lifespan will increase. 2 more, 3 more. So that is an important part of it. Some people are thinking what I'm talking about, right? Okay. Breath is very important, and that's why the day you will breathe last, you are gone. And therefore, take care of the breath properly. And that's why pranayam becomes the central theme of yoga. They put yamas, niyamas, asana, and pranayam in the middle. So if the book is burnt or something happened in the middle part must remain, use it. Pranayam is very important. And there are various ways of doing the pranayam. And there are different names and different things. We have the Swamiji's book, Pranayam, there on the desk. Look at it carefully and see what you can learn from it. So that is an important part of it. Okay, any other question which I have to learn from? You have a lot of questions, but you cannot ask. Yeah, I can understand that. Important, I will tell you a few things, very, very important. All these practices are influenced by few things. Food, whatever you put inside. How you behave. What type of work you do. How you sleep. These are important part of it. If you lie down on the left side, your right nostril will work. If you lie down on right side, left nostril will work after some time. So, yogis in the old time, what they say, what you do after eating, lie down on the left side. Then right nostril will work. You will digest the food better. Okay, when you are tired, lie down on the right side, left nostril work, you will relax better. And if you want to, then lie down on your back and do shavasana. Means just be aware of your breath in and out, in and out. And once you have the experience of shavasana, you will never forget it. But either you go to sleep, then it is not shavasana. Some people, they lie there and go to sleep. Remaining awake and relaxed. And this requires some work. That's all. So sometimes lie down and be aware. Do 12 or 15 minutes like this and be aware of your breath. Don't purposely breathe. Be aware of your breath. That is the important part of it. A lot of times, take it in, no. Aware. being aware of your breath. Awareness is one thing and doing is another thing. You will learn this thing on mindful meditation, all these things. Being mindful of your breath. And then see. And if it doesn't work, throw it out, do karate. Who cares? Whatever works for you, do those things. But in yoga, the best thing is wherever you are, yoga is with you. And other things, you are carrying things and all those things. No, wherever you are. Okay, any other question? If I can answer it, or if I learn from it.
So I've been noticing my ego in my practice, especially here. And if I practice on my own, there's no concern. If I practice in public, it's something completely different.
When you practice, he is saying whether what is the effect of doing the practice in the public and doing the practice by yourself. You don't need public to do practice yoga. Wherever you are, you do your practice. That's it. It is not a show. It is not a circus to go there and demonstrate to people. If they ask you some question to how can I do things, then you can teach them. That's all. You. If one person becomes fantastic, it helps the environment quite a bit. If one person talks to other people and don't improve himself, useless. You. If you know yourself better, you will do a fantastic job. But most of the time you are out with other people, thinking of something, thinking of something, thinking of something, not with yourself. So that's why the main idea behind yoga is this: know thyself. And that's it. Then let the world take care of itself. You have no idea how fantastic you are. People, when they really will understand themselves, and it happens, that's why sometimes people say, the Kundalini rising. Have you heard the word Kundalini? How many of you heard the word Kundalini? Word is different, experience is different. When that experience takes place, they will rule the world. And a lot of great people, you will be surprised that they do not know, but Kundalini's effect is there. The day you will know you are fantastic, something is happening. That's it. Otherwise, some people say you are a good person, doesn't matter anything. When you feel it, that something is there. Don't get too serious about these things. Listen it and do some shavasana and go. Go out. But don't go to sleep. Sleeping is different and that is different. Anything else?
I have once been told when you do yoga, it's good to close your eyes because it internalizes everything.
Good.
It takes everything, way outside.
What is that? Tell me.
She said she has once heard that when you do yoga, it's good to close your eyes because it helps you
Yeah, that's why. Yeah.
Dr. Tony has a question over here.
Okay.
A lot of people have conflicts between the religious.
Somebody has to tell
Yeah, I'll
me
tell you after. Go on, Tony, I'll tell you. Yeah, between the.
what.
Religion they practice and the way they want to practice.
Tony says a lot of people have a conflict between the religion that they practice
What?
and the yoga that they want. Are you hearing me, doctor?
She said,
Doctor?
Okay. So far as the religion is concerned, if somebody told you something, what comes from inside is different, what comes from outside is different. So look at it. If it comes from inside, follow it. If it doesn't come from inside, leave it. Who cares about it? You have to feel that from inside, the feeling. People say, be good. Doesn't mean anything. But when you feel inside, be good, it has something. You read in the book is one thing. You live it is another thing. I read in the book, mango is beautiful and it is like this and this color and all this. But when you eat the mango, it will be different. One thing you do, very simple. Sometimes sit calmly and whatever ideas come, look into it and answer by yourself. You will be surprised you can answer those. You have not to go to read the books. You have that every knowledge inside. Close your eyes, calm. If you want, you can make a note also that this is the answer coming when I'm calm. You have answer, you have everything. But we are looking outside most of the time. Where somebody says you are beautiful, then you think you are beautiful. But when somebody inside says you are beautiful, nobody can argue it. And that is the important part of it. In yoga, that condition will come when the answer will come from inside. Not by reading the books, not by people telling you, and not like this. So the main idea is I think that is more than enough. and that will be okay. Okay, so let us do the prayer first, and then we'll do that. Okay. ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सवीर्यङ्करवावहे तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहे ॐ शान्ति 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 ॐ सर्वे भवन्तु सुखिनः सर्वे सन्तु निरामया सर्वे भद्राणि पश्यन्तु मा कश्चित् दुःखभाग् भवेत् ॐ शान्ति Shanti, Shanti. Now let us blow our conch. Those who have it, let us do it. there is a book of Hindu rites and rituals on page 151. Read about it, conch blowing. Okay? And then see what this talk about it. It is a very nice practice to blow the conch. In a Jewish tradition, they blow the shofar. That's the same thing to create that sound. It is very, very fantastic thing to do. Okay? And when we meet it again, sometime,
I can move it up.
we will see.
I think we should move the screen.
Okay? And that's enough for today.
Thank you.